Hi there everybody, my name is Brian Kennedy. I'm, as you probably know, from West Belfast, grew up here. The Concert of Hope is incredibly important to me because as a child we really had nothing to hold on to in terms of music. I found music actually to be my salvation in the end.
Oh, now tell me, is this the way it's gonna stay?
It was really a vision around, because our charity actually is based in North Belfast, and obviously knowing this area, it had always sort of saddened me that there had been so many suicides. A number of people in this area had taken their own life.
About a brighter life, oh, and it's gonna last.
Well, this was a chance to give something back to the local community where I live, where I'm involved with, so I was really keen to get involved.
Sit and talk to my boss, Joe Murphy, who always comes up with very innovative ideas. So I had been watching the choir, Gareth Malone, who's a choir master, and he went into an area in England called South Oxley, working class area, and he created a choir from the local community, made up of young people, older people, just basically the community in general. So me and Joe had been speaking about that. It would be amazing if there was a choir created in maybe one of the areas in North Belfast that has suffered quite badly in terms of the troubles, but particularly more recently in the last 10, 15 years around suicide.
So I'm delighted that this is happening tonight. I'm actually over the moon because I know so many families in this area that have been affected by suicide that I personally know as well. And no one person or organisation can do things on their own, so we had an amazing working group. And we also have got the support of the Public Health Agency, the Belfast Trust, and a number of other local businesses to help us actually carry the night through.
I am a member of this parish, so I help out here sometimes, but it was mainly through Lighthouse, through Joe Murphy and the Lighthouse organisation. I've been involved with them a bit. I had lost my own brother to suicide just over 10 years ago, so I would be very interested in this whole area, and I know what it's like. I have been there myself. I've been through that process of the darkness, the grief, the suffering involved in that whole thing. So I was really keen to be part of this project that Joe was inviting me to put on something positive for people in this area.
Oh, it's your life, my life, baby. Oh, don't let go again. It's your life.
Resilience, and it's about putting that message of hope out there. And I think, having an event like this is actually connecting people. It's about putting, there'll actually be a candle at the beginning of the concert, and that's about remembering people who have lost loved ones as well. But it's also about, the intention is that we explore the setup of a community choir as well, to just, as I say, to try and engage people in some way. And music is an art and a wonderful way of doing that.
The wonderful thing about the Concert of Hope, it's really sending out the message that, wouldn't it be wonderful if you put a choir together? You don't have to be religious. Let's not forget that these buildings, these churches, are beautiful, beautiful buildings to sing in, to be sitting in, to listen to. The lights are beautiful, the candles are restful. So I know there's been a very serious high rise in suicide in all kinds of age groups of people. And one of the things that we're doing with the Concert of Hope is to raise awareness for that and to say very directly, if all you do once a week, if you're suffering from depression, is come and rehearse with a little choir, sing something that makes you feel a bit better. For me, music has absolutely been my salvation. It's been the centre of my life. It continues to be that. And hopefully after tonight, what we'll start in motion is the idea that you, as a member of this community, regardless of religion or creed or sexuality or whatever, you can come and be part of this choir.
I believe we have lots of singers in the audience tonight, particularly the young people, the young boys and girls. Put up your hand, boys and girls, if you want to be a singer. You'd love to be a singer. See? I told you. There's a few. And here's the thing. You know, when I was that little girl, that little boy here, when I was your age, that's what I secretly wanted to do too. And I finally got to do it. So all I'm going to say to you is, if I can do it, so can you.
We're very lucky because within Lighthouse we initiated a project called Flourish, which is actually working with clergy. And Brenton McManus was one of the local clergy reps on that. And he had a connection with the Gardner Street Gospel Choir. So when we explained what the vision and what we were trying to do in this local area, Kim having those contacts was just ideal, because we said it would just be amazing that the community experienced a gospel choir.
The other thing is that I knew the gospel choir in Dublin, the Gardner Street Gospel Choir, because I had worked with them as part of my work about 10 years ago. I was working in youth ministry in Dublin, and we had this youth mass on a Sunday night. They were the choir, and they were extraordinary, just the way they used music to minister to people, to touch people, to transform people's lives, to lift people out of the darkness. So I felt this would be an amazing thing to have in Belfast, to have the choir as part of the concert with Brian Kennedy, and put all that together, and put together the music, and put together the sense of giving people hope, and put together like people that are struggling, people having difficulty. And the result, hopefully tonight we're going to see, it should be extraordinary.
I think if you just come down and try it out and sing a few songs with people, the idea of harmony is an incredibly healing thing, I think. So please take it from me, do take it from me that it does work. Music is incredibly powerful and healing, and you can hear the choir rehearsing in the background. It's good fun too.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Here come the pipes, ladies and gentlemen. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly, but when you come, I'm filled with wonder. Sometimes I think I to more than I can. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Gardiner Street Choir. Thank you so much.